Death, taxes, and people wanting to know about the chances for Hellboy 3. These seem to be the three inescapable truths about life. While Comic-Con director Guillermo Del Toro was asked yet again about the chances of a Hellboy 3 movie, to which he said the following: "The hard fact is the movie is going to need about $120 million, and there's nobody knocking down our doors to give it to us. It's a little beyond Kickstarter. It would be great to complete the trilogy, but in a way, I don't see the world, the industries supporting that idea." John, buy or sell that we will eventually get a Hellboy 3?
I sell it. I sell the idea that it's ever going to happen. And honestly, I love Guillermo Del Toro. Man, I love this guy. But it was only about 8 months ago that in another interview asked about possible Hellboy 3, he said it would minimum cost $200 million to make. Now he's got an interview saying somewhere along the lines he chopped $80 million out of that and said it's $100. I want to ask this question: why does it have to be $120 million? Why does it have to be that expensive? Like, the last Hellboy movie total worldwide made $160 million. That means you're going to lose a huge chunk of money if you make a movie right now for 120. And here's the other question. The last Hellboy movie, which had a lot of special effects and a lot of weird, wacky, awesome things going on, he made that for $85 million. Inflation is not that steep. Why does this one have to be 20? I keep going back to this one. District 9, with tons of amazing visual effects, CG aliens, all that kind of stuff, $30 million. There is a problem in Hollywood today, and that problem is rampant overspending. There is far too much money being spent on producing these movies these days when other movies come out and prove they don't need to spend that much. And then people ask, why are movie tickets so expensive? Because the bleeping studios and filmmakers insist on, oh no, this movie's going to cost $200 million to make. And now we can't just charge $7 for a ticket. Now we got to charge $9 for a ticket. You know, I just don't get it. And the filmmaker like Guillermo Del Toro, who has a background in indie filmmaking, right? Who has a background in budget filmmaking. Why does a Hellboy 3, when the first Hellboy I think cost like $55 million to make, the second one costs $85, why does Hellboy 3 need to be $120 million? When District 9 costs $30, why does it have to cost that much? If really the big roadblock right now, because apparently Ron Perlman wants to do it, right. Guillermo says he wants to do it, you know, there are fans out there who want it. If the big roadblock is budget, then come up with a movie that you can shoot for a reasonable price. Hellboy is awesome because of Hellboy. Right. Just give us Hellboy. I'm a little verklempt by it, but I don't think he's really all that interested. I think he says he's interested, but I don't really think he is. So I don't think it's ever going to happen. What do you think?
I think it's that because it's the third movie, they want to outdo the first two movies. Sure. And it's really, I agree with you. I think I'm not Guillermo by any stretch of any imagination. So I was actually sitting across and I saw Crimson Peak on repeat, the new trailer, right, all 5 days of Comic-Con, and I never got tired of it. It's such
because it was playing right across from your booth.
Right across from my booth. I saw it all 5 days on loop with a couple other films, but whenever Crimson Peak with the music and just the shots are so beautiful, everything is so meticulously designed, and it feels like you're watching a Guillermo Del Toro film. Every shot is beautiful. Every shot is immaculate with set design. So I see where he doesn't want to skimp. And I could see that whatever their vision of Hellboy 3 is going to cost a lot of money because they want to build these giant sets and they want to bring hell to earth and have Hellboy, fight. And does he become the evil creature that he's prophesied to be? They want to see that on screen. So I could see why that might, when they've done their initial budgets, maybe a couple of years ago it was 200. They were like, let's chip off some of it. Still 120 million. Is an incredible amount of money, especially on a series that has not broken that much money at the box office. So it's a giant risk for any studio to want to take. I could personally see them trying to maybe bring in a little bit, maybe do a rewrite and have the BPRD in and have like the scenarios just rewrite a little bit so you can get it down to 60. There's a way to do that and still have amazing set pieces. I don't know. It's once again, it's not my franchise or anything to do. I'm just saying, if you wanted to compromise a little bit and have a few more scenarios that were like fun, that all the comic book fans would love to see, like the BPRD and Hellboy hanging out, having to get ready for the big couple of giant set pieces, I'm sure you can set it off. I think it's Ron Perlman wanting $60 million. That's what I heard through the grapevine. That's half of the budget. No, I
got pretty popular on that Sons of Anarchy show.
Yeah, I really should get at least half the budget. I'm sure all of everyone on the Hellboy team would want to see the third one get made, simply because not only does it finish it out, completes the trilogy of films, they could put an end cap on it, they could re-release all three again, get the interest back in for all the Hellboys. So I don't know. I'd love to see it happen. I don't know if it's going to happen at that price range,